world that we live in. I am your host, Maisie Czirr. Along with me is Brock Gordon.
Hello. That's fine.
It's okay, everyone says my name wrong.
You do have a weird way to spell your last name, so.
Yeah. So before we get into the weird stuff, I have something that's kind of like funny. It's not really weird.
Well,
I mean, this person has done pretty...
We should say apologies first for...
Well, yeah.
Not...
Yeah, super duper sorry for not doing a podcast last week. Some unforeseen events had happened.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Maybe don't do that given the circumstances that led up to it. You know, just a thought.
Oop.
Anyway, continue.
So this celebrity is known for being kind of extravagant, I guess you would say. I don't know if you would think he's extravagant, but
Flamboyant, perhaps, would be a better word to use.
Possibly.
All right.
So Snoop Dogg has this amazing idea.
No, that's extravagant then.
Oh, extravagant? Okay.
Yeah, it's Snoop.
So, guess what he's gonna do? Just take a guess. Guess what?
Something weed related.
No.
Wow, really?
Yes. Really. He's trademarking his name. Guess what he's trademarking his name to?
Snoop Lion.
No.
Oh,
That's not really trademarking.
He was Snoop Lion there for a while.
Yeah.
Which that.
So.
Yeah, that no longer is.
Yeah. So Snoop Doggy Dogg is trademarking his name to sell hot dogs and other sausages.
Nice.
And the brand name is called Snoop Dogs.
You know, you got Eminem. He started Mom's Spaghetti restaurant there in Detroit.
Yeah.
And now we got Snoop Dogg selling hot dogs. I mean,
what other sausages.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we could see. I don't know any other rappers that would lend their names to
50 Cent could open up a 50 Cent store.
That's about how much money he has nowadays.
Oh, or Ice Cube could start like doing
selling
like
frozen
snow cones or something.
Yeah, selling frozen custard. Ice Cube's frozen custard.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Ice Cube's frozen ice or shaved ice shop.
Yeah.
So along the lines of like kind of like pork related.
Pork, okay.
Well, some hot dogs are made out of pork. Yes or no?
Yeah, but this is just a weird turn to take, I guess.
Well, it is.
Again, I have not been screened on any of these topics.
Yeah, this is a very weird turn, though.
All right.
Of events. So.
What are they putting in our pork?
Oh, there's nothing being put into pork.
It's what's being taken out?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
So, surgeons at the University of Maryland have successfully did a transplant of a genetically modified pig's heart. Where is this pig's heart going to? A human! Bum, bum, bum.
See.
We are...
Go ahead.
We are taking animals and we are dissecting them to help people live. Isn't that great?
I think the part that's being lost on people, it says a genetically modified pig.
Yeah, it's I don't know what
I have
they
questions
mean.
what they did to that pig.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what the modified, air quotes, is for.
And I love how they said a modified pig.
Yeah.
So are you telling...
Is he on steroids?
I mean...
Is his heart beat the same rate as
there's
humans?
Been confirmed reports that some countries have made genetically altered animals that are just barely non-human to harvest organs for.
Does that mean... You know what? I don't even want to think about it no more.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird now.
So, I mean, is that the situation that happened here?
I don't know.
I question...
I am not that surgeon.
I question greatly what genetically modified means.
I mean, I question the world every day. This is why we have this podcast.
That is very true.
Talking about little farm animals.
Wow, you are just going bang, bang, bang on all these. All right.
Yep. I don't know if this is true or not. It was off of, like, Vines off of Facebook, like, that group.
Okay.
It's like... So you know how Complex has a page? So there's
Yeah.
a page for Vines. So this is off of Vines.
And what is Vines?
It used to be like where like old Vines used to pop up on there
Okay.
and stuff, but now it's kind of like taking a turn for like news-ish. I don't know why.
Okay.
But anyways, back to working on the farm. A farmer gives cows VR goggles so they think that they're outside so that they produce more milk.
I actually have seen this before. It is a real news story. I want to meet the farmer that has that much money.
Yeah. It's literally 2 VR goggles on each side of this poor cow's head.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for them. I feel like their eyes must hurt. They have those big, beautiful brown eyes.
I feel bad for the factory way that we produce our food here in America. As a grandson and great grandson of farmers and ranchers who, you know,
Get along, little doggies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If you want to go back that far as well, I got family members that did that as well.
I believe it.
So, I mean, personally, in my opinion, they should just all be free-range, you know, cattle. But, you know,
yeah,
whatever. You got to industrialize everything now, so that's why you're tearing down the forests and everything to make room for office buildings in the suburbs when you have plenty of room in downtown cities. But, you know, nobody wants to work there.
Anyways, hashtag free the animals.
I mean, more hashtag promote ethical farming.
Yeah. So I don't have a segue into this one at all.
All right, well.
I didn't think of one at all. But, okay, so this incident happened back in 2017. Long time ago.
5 years ago.
Long time ago. These people are just now getting fired for this incident.
Okay.
2 LAPD officers have been fired for ignoring a call for backup because they were playing Pokemon Go.
If only we had a Pokemon Go expert in the room right now.
I don't play.
Okay, well,
thank you,
Tommy.
magnificent Tommy Haley himself.
I was going to say Pokemon expert. Would you say that, Tommy? You're a Pokemon expert?
Not an expert, but whatever.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Riveting.
I got chills.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that sounds right. Isn't that when it came out and it took over the world and people
that was during the
people were walking into traffic and
God, there were some crazy stories.
Car crashes and walking off bridges and stuff.
Finding dead bodies and
yeah.
It's just some weird stuff happened about that time. I mean, in general, 2017 was a weird year.
It really was. But it was all what we knew.
It's all because of Harambe dying. If they didn't kill Harambe, and if they didn't shut down Vine,
everything would have been a lot better.
Yeah,
we probably would have not got COVID.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Listen,
I'm kidding.
That's another rabbit hole that we can do here on Czirr Shit one day.
Well, it kind of like
on the origins of.
It kind of gets circled back to around in this podcast episode.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Maisie.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 officers are finally being fired after 5 years.
After 5 years.
And did it say what Pokemon they were going after?
No, it just said Pokemon
I
Go.
thought I read that it was a Snorlax that they were going for.
I don't know. I was just in disbelief that people were like that crazed back then about this.
Oh, it was nuts back then.
It was too nuts. Too nuts for this world, honestly.
Well, yeah. Listen, that don't take much.
Well, this world's kind of crazy, and this is why we do this.
Yep.
So, moving on to a different line of forces. Do you know what Norway's doing?
At this very moment, or just in general?
Kind of both. In the middle.
Being a mid-level Nordic country? Being inferior to Sweden?
You don't have to. Poor Norwegians.
Hey,
Anyways.
they're a step up above Finland, but that's because
well,
Finland joined the Nazis in World War II.
Okay. So their military is experiencing kind of a weird shortage.
Of men?
No.
Okay.
Of underwear, socks, and bras.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So, guess what they're asking old recruits to do?
Donate?
Yeah, but they're asking them to, donate back over the ones that they were using.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for the new wave of recruits.
That's gross.
Yeah, they're having them return all their underwear, all their socks, and all their bras. I get that, like, you know, they're washed and stuff, but
Still. Like...
I mean, I wouldn't give my old underwear to somebody. I would I'm sorry, I'm this weird person that was like, no, I'm gonna throw it away.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, I feel like most people would. Throw, like, their old underwear
Maybe, I
and
don't
old
know.
socks away. Maybe they have a
Maybe
better...
not socks.
Well, if it has a hole in it
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff,
okay,
you know,
obviously,
and, like,
but I
it's
mean, like-
deteriorated. That's how I feel like these socks would be.
Maybe, probably, yeah. It's military use.
Yeah, exactly.
See, for this one, I wish we had Jordan available. Because...
I feel like he wouldn't believe that happened, and he'd be like,
yeah, he
no.
would. Yeah, he would.
You think so?
Oh, he'd totally believe that.
Yeah.
He saw some weird stuff in basic.
But he was also, in basic for the Marines?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Not hating on our Marines or anything, but y'all do some weird stuff.
Y'all
far
eat
as I'm
crayons.
told.
Y'all eat crayons, drink glue.
Stop, they do not.
You jarheads are weird.
On to, the most weird and, very...
The big story of...
This one made me feel sick.
Okay.
I usually don't feel sick when I read weird stories.
Alright, fair enough.
So, there's this person who has followers.
I know where this is going.
I don't know what kind of followers. I don't know if it's like Twitter followers, Instagram
Twitch,
followers. Probably. No, this man looks old.
Oh, I thought... Okay, we're talking about two different people then.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was
we are
someone
talking
else.
about two different people.
Okay, because she's one of the ones that I have to talk about.
Well, if you want to go ahead.
No,
you can
go ahead and continue
okay.
with yours. We'll do mine afterwards. Tell me knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, continue, Maisie.
Okay. So there's this leader in this group called, Vaccine Police.
Sounds like a cult.
What?
I know what you're talking about.
And it's an anti-vax group.
Sounds like a cult.
So he was kind of arrested last week for his plan. And his plan before this plan was to try arresting Democrat governors.
That's illegal. I mean, I guess you can technically make citizens arrests.
But I think you have to have valid reasons to make a citizen's arrest.
You do.
You can't go around being like, you're arrested. And they're like, why? Why am I arrested? And you're like, I just don't like the way you're looking at me, bro. And you're like, what?
Literal way. There have been videos of citizens trying to make citizens arrests on police officers. They're hilarious.
I think
it's the most stupid reasons.
Yeah. So this guy's name, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it out. His name is Christopher Key, If you want to do some more research on Christopher Key, you may. So this guy has had this brilliant idea. Groundbreaking. He says that we should all start drinking our own piss. And that's what he's telling his followers to do. Start drinking your own pee. He is calling it urine therapy. And why, may you ask, why is he urging everyone to drink their own pee? It really bothers me. It really bothers me that he thinks that this can work. He says it's the antidote. The antidote to what? The antidote to COVID. He says that there is tons and tons of research on urine therapy. I don't know. I can't.
That's gross. There's a reason I'm being quiet. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm literally trying not to throw up right now.
Well, from the is that word correct?
Which one?
Is that resistor?
Yes.
Okay. It looked weird on paper, sorry.
Yeah.
From the Jewish ginger resistor
Great name.
posted about him. He was saying that he's pretty moronic for doing this.
No, really?
Yeah, I mean, wasn't there boxers that used to, like, drink their own pee?
I don't think so.
I feel like there was, like, one boxer at one point that, like, drank his own urine for some reason. I don't know why. Ugh. He elaborated in said clip that the Jewish ginger resistor had posted, asking followers, please take it with a grain of salt, and calling vaccinations the worst bioweapon I've ever seen. These unsustained claims come from a man who was recently booked into Jefferson County Jail in Birmingham, Alabama.
Of course it's in Alabama.
Over an arrest at a Whole Foods in April where he was accused of criminally trespassing. He subsequently refused to enter the courtroom with a mask. So, basing off of that, I feel like he went into this Whole Foods sale place without a mask, and they still have a mask mandate down there. And was asked to leave, and he just blew it out of proportion.
Yeah. It's pretty much what it sounds like. Which, he's an anti-masker, anti-vaxxer. He's going to be looking. He probably knew that they had a mask mandate in place, and that's why he targeted it specifically, more than likely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to, like, sit here and defend, like, the CDC, because sometimes the CDC doesn't know what they're doing at times,
They've admitted that they don't know how to combat this.
Yeah. Well, at least they came through, at least they've sat there and came and admitted it. But, like, we can't just be like, oh, it's the CDC fault. There are other, non-very smart people out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation.
There is. I don't know why it doesn't state why he thinks that you can drink your own pee and it'll make everything go away. I don't know. I think he thinks that it's sterile and it's coming from inside you. Brock's about to throw up. My feelings exactly when I was reading this earlier. I know it's sterile and it comes from you.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but I think he's thinking that, like, you can drink your own pee to protect yourself because your pee comes out of you and it goes through all the stuff that, like, you've been through. I don't know. This man.
God damn. All right, well.
What's yours?
So I do have a follow-up to that LAPD one. They did. The reason why they left in the Pokemon they were chasing was indeed Snorlax. And quote, I just wanted to chase this mystical creature, pardon me. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Overdoing your job?
So I have a few here. I'm going to start with a little bit of a funnier one right now.
Oh, yeah.
There is a video that's been going around the amateur wrestling community here. And it is of these little kids at a wrestling meet. And after losing a match, this little kid just completely sucker punches the hell out of his opponent. I mean, he's crying. It's a whap. I mean, I have the video right here for you if you want to see it. They get into a big brawl.
Stop.
It looks like it's somewhere in Eastern Europe.
Okay, that kind of makes a little bit more sense.
But, I mean, I'm showing the video to Maisie right now. No audio, of course.
Is it like an ad? Oh, it's actual wrestling.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And then they, like, go at each other.
Oh my god.
It's not American. It's not an American event. You can tell by the referee attire. Although, it is little kid wrestling. Their refs are a little bit different from the ones that you'll have in, say, high school competitions, which is what I did. Or club wrestling in the U.S. But it does look like on his attire it says Russia, so...
I get, like, you know, like, you want friendly competition and stuff, and...
I will say, as a former wrestler, I can think of a few times I lost a match I wanted to beat the hell out of my opponent.
But you had...
But I didn't do it.
What was it? Good sportsmanship?
Sure.
I mean, okay, nowadays, I feel like kids need to be able to have good sportsmanship. You can always try again. You'll get a different outcome, you know?
Yeah. So, switching gears now, I have a few on this one now.
Oh, goodness.
Do you remember the hot nanny from Tiger King?
I didn't watch Tiger King.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. Everyone can boo me.
I didn't either. But apparently, Tommy, did you?
Think of it like, you know, like you ever watch a train wreck in slow motion?
Okay, do you remember the hot nanny from Tiger King?
No.
Okay.
It was like at the start of quarantine, Tiger King came out. So I don't remember.
Yeah. So, apparently there was a hot nanny in it. Her name is Masha Debik. And she has been arrested for stealing a $5,000 candelabra from a Vegas club.
A candle opera. One of those little fancy candle holders on top of the table.
Yes, like Lumiere from...
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, like, she has stolen that. And that's apparently...
Is she that struggling for money?
And here's how the cops caught her. They used social media pictures to arrest her.
Hey.
So...
At least they're using their phones for something good.
Well...
Besides Pokemon Go.
As we saw in our earlier incident with the cops. So there's a good one for the cops. There's a win for the cops. We'll give the cops a win on that one. For this one. Hey, you use social media, use the tools available to you. You track down someone who stole $5,000.
I'm not against cops. It's just some of the stuff that they do, I'm like, what? Really?
Yeah, no.
But they're like any other human being.
Exactly.
You know? And
Finalamar. My final news story that I have for the show today. So there was a woman on TikTok who was selling farts in jars.
Did she die?
No.
Oh.
No. She made $200,000 off this, by the way.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was it TikTok? Was she selling it from TikTok, or was she selling it from
TikTok?
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she if you read the article, she was originally on 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, but she's also on TikTok
but she's
now.
also on TikTok now.
So, Stephanie Matto was on 90 Day Fiance, and she's now on TikTok, and she's been selling farts.
From TikTok? Like, people are messaging her from TikTok?
That's how she's promoting it.
That's how she's promoting it, from TikTok. So she could have, like, an OnlyFans page to sell farts in jars.
I think she's doing that as well. It looks like,
Okay.
She made almost $50,000 a week selling farts in jars.
Farts in jars.
Farts in jars. She has now suffered a heart attack scare because of the excess of gas.
Is she taking, like gas pills to make you have gas?
I don't know. I don't know if
Is that a thing?
I don't know if she's eating more bean burritos than usual.
She's eating too much Taco Hell.
Taco Bell, maybe some Chipotle.
I
don't know what she's having, but she has farted so much.
It's made her almost have a heart attack.
So much gas in her. She had a heart attack scare.
A heart attack scare. Not even like
not an actual heart attack.
Just a heart. How did she know that she was having a heart attack scare?
I don't know. But there you go.
How does...
I mean, as someone who's had a family
your
member...
arm feels funny, right?
Yeah. Yeah, as someone who's had a family member that has had a heart attack, trust me, you know when your family member...
I have so many questions.
That is my...
I want to know... I want to know who these viewers are. And... I want to know what's the supply and demand going on here?
Think of some Tommy-looking guys with neck beards and fedoras, or guys that are way bigger than I am with neck beards and fedoras. Like, just like the most like incel. Tommy, it wasn't a dig at you. I'm using you as an example. I also use myself as an example of types of guys that are just like they've never had sex before in their life. They're probably never going to have the ability to.
But I don't.
They spend their entire life on I don't know, Reddit.
I'm sorry, I just don't get what the turn on is from farting in a jar.
I don't know. I
just don't understand.
Hate the smell of my own farts, let alone someone else's. Okay. So I am the absolute last person
to buy
to ask about
fart jar.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, other news. Ladies' kids got meth in their box of cereal one day. It's from the UK, so I don't know what meth is doing over in the UK.
Oh, they have a lot of it there.
Really?
Yeah.
I never really hear big stories about, meth and stuff.
Oh, they try to suppress anything that's negative about them.
I think there was a guy about an old TV, and it had, tons of Coke in it, too.
Yeah. Oh, we could do an entire episode on just messed up people finding drugs places. We might have to do that next week.
Might have to. I don't know.
Because...
I don't know. I think this week...
There was the bear that was so hyped up on cocaine it died. I
don't know. This week I have found some pretty weird things. Besides Snoop Dogg doing his own diggity dog thing.
That one's good for him. Good
applause to the doggy dog.
But, yeah.
I just felt I had to throw, a good funny one in there or something.
Something to lighten up the mood.
I mean, the cows one wasn't bad, but I just feel bad for the cows.
Again, yeah.
I mean, the pig heart, modified pig
that
heart.
That one's more weird than...
It's weird. Not very, It's weird. I'll give it that. I think the anti-vaxxer guy in the Norway military kind of did it for me this week. I was like...
Plus the ones I just listed off.
The jars and the farts and how do you capture a fart in a jar?
Don't know. But have you ever watched Cyanide and Happiness?
No.
Okay. It is a webtoon. Tommy knows what I'm talking about. It's a YouTube series. And they have a character that they devoted an episode to named Fart in a Jar Martin. And he farted in a jar. Supposedly one time, and he carries that jar around with him all the time.
What?
But he has an entire collection.
I'm sorry, that name though?
Fart in a Jar Martin? Yeah,
Yes, it reminds me of South Park when they're like starving more.
Yeah, pretty dang close. But, yeah. So.
Wow. Wowie, wow,
Yeah,
wow.
This has been a hell of an edition of sheer shit. Because it has been, literally in some cases, maybe not little shit, but in some
they're not
cases,
in cases,
piss.
they're in jars.
Piss or farts or candelabras, Pokemon, underwear.
Underwear.
God damn.
Used underwears from military people. Used military underwear.
I don't think I've ever said this on any podcast before. I'm going to say it right now. Y'all need some Jesus.
Y'all need Jesus.
I'm not even religious. And I'm telling y'all this.
I'm not religious at all.
And you agree.
Yes.
Y'all need some goddamn Jesus.
Some of y'all need Jesus.
Way more than others. Some of y'all apparently are having way too much Jesus. And need a little less of him. Looking at you, drinking your piss guy.
I don't know if he's religious or not.
Well, he's an anti-mask and anti-vaxxer.
Does it go hand in hand?
It's pretty...
I try not to, like, corner religion into certain things.
Pretty fucking close.
I try to give everyone an equal...
I can tell you right now which way he votes. Probably.
Well, I can tell you, too, since he tried to go arrest a Democrat.
Exactly. So, I think it pretty much goes hand in hand on that point. Anyway, Maisie, close us out.
Between the piss and the dirty underwear, I don't know if I can. And the farts in the jar. Okay.
Operas, kids slapping the shit out of each
I
other
almost
in
thought
Russia.
you were gonna say, like, she, like, to take it out.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe stuffed it down her bra. Who the fuck knows? I'm
sorry, I know there's some women out there with some very voluptuous big titties.
God bless them.
But how do you, like, I feel like it'd be awkward to stick a candle thingy
Probably,
down there.
I don't know. I don't have tits.
I don't have very voluptuous tits.
So, alright, Maisie, close us out.
Thank you for tuning in to this weird and wonderful world we live in this week. We will be back next week with some more weird, sheer shit stuff.
Do the normal plugs as always.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
That's not the plugs.
Oh, it's not. Oops.
Plugs.
Oh, I've been Maisie Czirr.
That's not okay.
No.
She's out of practice. All right.
Hey, we took a week off.
Yeah, well, we didn't mean to. Anyway, if you enjoy listening to me and Maisie
All right.
ramble back and forth like this, we have a third person. You've heard him here today. Tommy, say hi to the folks at home.
Hello.
We have him for Big Time Talkers every Wednesday. Check us out on YouTube and on Spotify.
You just forgot Wayne on Monday.
I'm getting to that, Tommy.
He is very uninterested in this week
Yes,
of
he is.
weird things.
Well, I think he's just kind of mad.
Okay.
Anyway, make sure to check out, if you're into weird stuff, then you're probably into professional wrestling. Me and Tommy have a professional wrestling podcast that we do here every week. It goes live every Monday. We are not entertained, or Wayne, as Tommy calls it. As this past week, Tommy, what did we do?
We watched an episode of Superstars again.
Because that's what we do weekly. We review episodes of WWE Superstars. Last one we did was September 15th, 2009. I was 10 years old. Tommy was 9.
Why don't you guys correlate it up with the day that you're watching it?
You know how hard it is to find the days that...
Oh, well, my bad.
That's why we just started going from the beginning now. So that was the first one on YouTube. That's the first one we did.
Okay.
And Maisie, your Twitter account is?
Maisie_Czirr.
I am Brock Gordon 99. All together. Only the B is capitalized. And Check us out on Twitter as well at GeekHeartYT. And Maisie, go ahead and send us out.
Alrighty, have a magnificent, wonderful day and weekend and all that good stuff. Stay weird out there. Peace out, Girl Scouts.